Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel Emporium of Literary Linguist. Today I want to share something about literature. Initially I want to tell you the etymology of literature. Literature is derived from the Latin word which means the use of letters and writing. And when it comes to Roman languages, it adds something in its meaning, and that is the knowledge you acquired by reading or studying the books. The second definition is something that a body of a written work. A piece of work which is written is called literature. There are two types of literature, that is prose and poetry, and which has the aesthetic pleasure or excellence in it. And according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, writing having excellence of form or expression and expressing ideas of permanent or universal interest. So it is basically something, a writing that having a form, expression, having quality to express ideas universally, that is literature. And according to me, literature is basically a reflection of our life, because it tells something related to our life. All the piece of literature, that is novel, drama, poetry, etc., all those things can reflect our life and share the themes of love, sadness, happiness, and the experiences of our life. There are a lot of genres of literature, but I will describe the four main genres of literature, that is poetry, non-fiction, fiction, and drama. Let's discuss the literary genres and sub-genres of literature. The first one is drama. Drama, a play for theatre told by character, dialogue, talking. Like, drama is something that is present on the stage, having the character and dialogues. And the sub-genres of drama is comedy and tragedy. There is another sub-genre, that is tragic comedy, which is the combination of comedy and tragedy. The second genre of literature, that is fiction, a story that did not actually happen in real life, like something that is imaginative, that is not factful or real. There are several subgenres of fiction, that is fantasy, folklore, historical tale, mystery tale, realistic fiction, romance, science fiction, that is Frankenstein, and thriller. Then the third one is non-fiction, that is a writing that is real and factual and that actually happened. Non-fiction is something that is factful or real events, like biography, autobiography, and narrative, periodicals, references, memoirs, short memoir, like the memoir of my body, the hunger of my body, that is the non-fiction works. And the last one is poetry. Poetry, writing using languages and sound in a special way to express ideas, while expressing the ideas in a lyrical way. There are subgenres of poetry, that is lyric, narrative, and dramatic poetry. There are several types of literature. The poetry, which is in the rhythmic form, prose is an essay form, novel have a great length, novella between the novel and short story having length of 9 or 10 pages, and the graphic novel, then having the electronic literature, then non-fiction, which is not real, and in the end drama, which is performed on a stage having dialogues and characters. There are several examples of poetry in literature. The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot, Do Not Go Gentle into the Good Night by Dylan Thomas, The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, and The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare, which is very famous, and the last one is The Ode to the Nightingale by John Keats in 1819. These are some examples of poetry in literature. There are several examples of novel, which is my favorite. The first one is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen in 1813. This novel is considered one of the greatest works of English literature and is a romantic comedy of manner. It follows the story of Elizabeth Bennet and her complicated relationship with Mr. Darcy, a wealthy landowner. The second one is a Frankenstein, which is a scientific novel by Mary Shelley, and the third one is a Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Here essentially I want to share the scope of English literature in Pakistan, because people are very concerned about their futures. There is a job opportunity with the handsome salary packages for the English literature students. These are teaching opportunity. You become professor, content writer, copywriter, editor, communication expert, or SEO analyst. There are a lot of themes in literature. The 9 common themes in literature, that is coming of age, good versus evil, betrayal and revenge, life and death, family, faith and doubt, overconfidence, knowledge versus ignorance, love and power. So it's time to conclude my topic about literature. So literature is a broad term or genre which covers our whole life. It is everything that our experiences, our expressions, all things that include in literature. William Shakespeare said about literature that literature is a comprehensive essence of an intellectual life of the nation. He said that the intellectual essence of our life is in literature. And in the last, I just want to say that if you have any question, any query, so please ask in a comment section. I will always there to answer your questions.